I am Brad, and welcome back to my play. Sorry, it's my playthrough of Lego Star Wars and Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. In this video, we'll be finishing off New Hope with Death Star Escape, and I believe this is Assault on Death Star. Let's get on to it. I was going to. You probably won't notice when I upload today, but I was going to. I missed a day of this recording videos because yesterday I got so upset. It's just because I was going to record this, but I'm playing on my Xbox One, and it required an update, which Xbox One they take a bit. And so in the meantime, I was watching a video that kind of triggered me, and it was like, sorry, I'm gonna take more. My voice is stay. But it was like it was a video on how like a lot of hobbies, especially ones that like I used to, or I'm into, kind of getting hijacked by just like people like on TikTok and all that. Because I usually am, and this kind of goes back to why I'm recording a lot of my videos, or at least I'm doing more with my videos now. Is because one of my big hobbies was that I collected like Pokemon cards, which by the time this video goes up, it may have calmed down a bit, but this session. But if you know anything about Pokemon, at least right now, it's almost impossible to get your hands on any, because like a lot of people will just basically camp the stores and I'm gonna try and do this. Try to camp the stores and just get all the cards before anyone just to resell them, or just people that's like on social media. Like I hate to use this word, but it's honestly the most apt name for them, and it was like posers, because they mainly just like offer social media. We'll get them for social media, and it's like hang, and just have them like in the background for post to just like boost your own social media. Just like it's not just Pokemon cards that they do, but it's very much just like it's a lot of people that weren't never in the hobby and are just now in the hobby now because like it's become like trendy or profitable or whatever. And it's frustrating because like it was already like before all this, it was already kind of expensive to get into. Just all the of how a Pokemon company really like to use really like to price their stuff. But now with all the resellers and all that, and like scarcity, it's just like it's come too expensive to even try. And so that's like now why I'm doing this is doing more into my videos, because I'm needing a sort of new hobby to replace it. Speaking of which, this I talked about several times in previous videos where it's like how I got stuck on levels before. This was no joke one of the ones I got stuck on because I just didn't know how to do all these puzzles and all this. And great, okay. Okay, and I know I have to get all the. There we go. And I need a helmet now. Do I have to go back to the hallway to get a helmet? Okay. That kind of sucks, but whatever. But yeah, that was a big reason why I didn't record anything last night. It was just like I was upset already by the need update, but then with the okay, but then with the what is it? The video about the hobbies being taken over. It put me in a mood where I just didn't want to do anything. Which, thinking about it now, I probably should have just gone recorded just to try to see if I can get my head out, get me out of that headspace. But I don't need that home anymore, so it's our thing. Yeah, I think I'm just doing this. I think this is a mini kit. Yeah, that's just mini kit, but I don't know. It's kind of fun. But yeah, and one of the few hobbies I think I still have left. I don't think it's gotten too cringy yet for casuals. Just get into it. Was Gunpla, and I was just looking today all the ones I have, but I haven't put together yet, and I was trying to decide. Still haven't decided between whether to do the build the Jim Sniper 2 or the Amazing Freedom, both hybrid. Not. I think I've only done the only higher grade. I think I did a real grade once for the Wing Zero. But yeah, so far that hasn't been. That's already kind of pricey. Anything above high grade, really. But it hasn't like exploded. Even the high grades haven't exploded in price yet. But I'm expecting to at some point. Just in general, really. Either because of people that want to do it just for it's like, oh look, I have this, kind of post on social media, which are really annoying. It's like it doesn't. It's like it's very clear. It's like you're not clearly enjoying the hobby. It's just you enjoy people being upset at you for looking at your ending. It's just annoying. Is this how? I don't think this is how you. No, that was. Yeah, that's how you. Supposed to go up and down thing. I don't think you can get these stormtroopers to stop spawning. But, that's right. I need to from up there. Okay. So yeah, in this video, which I talked about before, for us to do escape from a Death Star and then the assault on Death Star, which honestly maybe my second favorite level. It a lot of it shares a lot of, not all of its level design from or how it's played from the what was it, the first level of episode 2, where it's like you have our first, the first chapter of episode 2 where you put on the scooters. And I think I talked about it in like the last video I did of that, on how only a pill can deliver. See if I can get some things this stuff. Okay, get my both sides. Wait, do I even need to? Okay, I didn't. And it's just to get the Stormtrooper helmet. But going back to hobby things, again, things with like the Gunpla and especially Legos, that I'm not always having enough space to like store them, so I sometimes just like store them back in boxes and put them like in storage, just because how little space I have in my bedroom. But I'm gonna shoot that. Okay. I will say, because this is the first one I heard, and that presented on thinking about it. But I know one thing, a lot of people like. I think a lot like before like the sequel trilogy, the prequel fans of the prequel trilogy were much fewer than the original. Though I will say, one thing they have gone better as time goes on is the choreography for the lightsaber fights. Like, I understand how it kind of happened, because especially when they made the original trilogy. Their what's the word? What was I thinking of? The special effects they use for like lightsabers and all that required them to move like fairly slowly, and only as time went on, it got better and better. And so I do say that's and blasted open. Back into the puzzle. What is it? I have to. I know I have to. I think one of the droids have to go up here. Yeah, C3PO. But yeah, even in like Disney era Star Wars, I would say the lightsaber fights are better choreographed and just better in general. Though I do think like just in general, like the stories have gotten just how complex the Star Wars universe has gotten. It's been more difficult just to sit back and enjoy them. And there's probably just something that happens like a lot of series where it's like a lot of the worlds get like super overly complex. There's only a few I think that do it well. I think like Tolkien does it very well. I hate these sections where it's just like it's infinitely spawning enemies and really no way you can stop them from spawning. So at least in one of the previous levels, or I think it was the previous levels, there was some spawn points where it was like hooks on the side of railings that you could shoot and it'll stop spawning. But it's like in this, it's just like, no, you don't have to. You just have to deal with it. It's just like, so annoying. And the Lion Falcon. Only bounty hunters can access that. But I had the droid explosion kit on. This would be much easier. Okay, I'm back there. Really good. And you see, like kind of like they just keep on spawning. All of a sudden, you're just stopping to do a puzzle. It's like this, like, Kratos hordes. See, you can't really stop them from spawning. Like if you're gonna, like if you're going to make them waves of enemies, don't make them too many. Especially if it's like a puzzle. If it's like a puzzle-based room. Okay, I need to build this. How long? I was just saying, because like, I don't recall how many times Blast is in Star Wars. I think a lot of times in movies they do, but I think in like a lot of the expanded properties they don't often come with like the what is the grappling hook kind of attachment. Though I could be completely wrong in that sense. Again, it's been a while since I've watched a lot of the extended movies. It's like I don't even think in A New Hope they had that. I think it was like some sort of thing like Luke just had like a hook. Was it? Okay, I think this is where I get the long card. R2. I don't think they had it in 4. I don't really know anything about it in episode 1. during when I retaking Palace. But I mean, I just realized now how many times I say this is okay. Okay, missed the last one. Okay. Oh, come on. So I have that hunger really. Again, not a level I particularly enjoy. I think as soon as, like, whenever I played previously on this, I think I've just gotten all the collectibles and just like one of the first ones I got all the collectibles in because I just didn't want to deal with it. I just want to get it over with. You can see my pain. You're not seeing my face, but you can feel my pain and helping. Okay. Okay, there we go. Finally. I think that ends off this level. On the same time. How am I supposed to do it? Am I supposed to... what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to play off this last like anxiety and open? Oh. Okay. And again, goes back to... Okay, there we go. How, like, a lot of NPCs are just useless in a fight. No, Obi-Wan. I wonder if it was like how in the movie, like how his body was just able to instantly disintegrate. It's like, because Yoda's does it, but I don't think it's instant as Obi-Wan's. But yeah, now we're moving on to the fight the Death Star, and then that'll be this video. Next one will be starting, I think we'll be playing the 2 Hoth levels in, yeah, the next video. Oh. And I just remembered you can hear my controller click. Okay. Sorry. It's like, I'm naturally just like, I play my controller on my desk. I'm sorry. Sorry. Listen. I normally play with my controller on my desk back it, but you can absolutely hear it through a microphone when I do it, so I now have to hold it under my desk. And it's kind of, it's just not natural, or it's not what I'm used to, so I was like, I default to that position. I only realize, usually like after I complete a video. But yeah, I think I was also talking about this before, how in the book, at least in novelization, Luke isn't in Red Squadron. Like, Red Squadron's made up of a bunch of Y-Wings. And Luke is in X-Wings, part of Blue Squadron. Though they obviously retconned that when they made the movies. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Again, it's kind of similar how, I guess it's more along the lines of how they did it in Gunship Assault. Gunship Rescue, whatever it's called. In episode 2. But for some reason, I'm just thinking that that was, Bounty Hunter Chase was just the one, key in mind easily. This, this level, it's pretty much just a level where you just like you just hold down like the fire button until you see something like that, or it's like in the purple arrows and you just hit a bomb. Again, it's just like it's one of those. I think especially the Millennium Falcon, this is a bit easier because I think for the most part it has blasters that like rotate and track the enemies, and so they'll like no matter which way you're facing. So I think it was just like I think even though this level was like story-wise is the excellent thing. It's probably just fun better. You know, trying to get collectibles is Millennium Falcon for most of it. So the Millennium Falcon and then like the excellent, a TIE Fighter, so you can these areas. I think that's all you really need. And I just realized, or just remembered, one, what do I say? Thing doesn't, anything that's doesn't make it. And two, the thing I have to remember is that I think the last chapter was like the first one where this whole game was like you don't unlock anything playing through the story. You already have Luke and Han and Leia and all of them before you in previous levels. So it's like it was the first level that you don't really unlock it. I don't know if you're TIE Fighters. And again, that's a big reason why. This is a big reason why I like using Millennium Falcon more, because like I don't have to spend the time lining up my shots on my TIE Fighters. Again, try and find something to talk about. I think I'm thinking about. I haven't fully decided this yet. I'm either going to try to upload for you either upload once a week or twice a week. And I'm only going twice a week, but again, the big problem is that I don't know how much to talk about or what to talk about. You know, I'm just talking a lot during the videos if I'm doing a commentary. But anyway, I think the controllers also knows is this kind of fun just because I'm trying to just like small and adjust my direction, but there's a good time it's just like, or it's like a number of times I'll rotate the thumbstick, and sometimes it will rotate with it, and sometimes I'll just do an entire flip, and it's just like, and then I stuff like that. But I'm going back to my saying that I was thinking about a lot of games that I can potentially have a lot more to say in. Like I think I was saying I was on bigger speed than playing Star Wars, so I'm gonna be playing. It was like a Night of 100 Francs or something like that for PS2. I probably have more to say about that because I know I watched a lot of the series on movies for that, and I would have a lot more to talk about pertaining to that game, or closer to that game, in Star Wars. Definitely more than I would with Harry Potter. The Harry Potter the Lego Harry Potter games. Not a big Harry Potter game. A Harry Potter fan. I think I watched the first 2 movies and then like half the third. And at that point, I just kind of lost interest in the series. You know, I was probably by the time this video goes off, I will have already decided. I was thinking about getting a book about the concept art for Star Wars, or all the initial concept art for the original trilogy. Oh, come on. This is a very fun Han, where are you? You're supposed to be saving me, aren't you? Okay, here, I think this is it. And now I'm realizing, I'm remembering now that when they, I talked about this when they were doing the Destruction of Alderaan. They didn't necessarily show it. In the movie, they don't really show Luke, in the book, they don't show Alderaan's destruction. But likewise, I don't think they show Luke firing off the ion torpedo. They do the whole use the Force Luke thing, and then you're kind of with Luke just closing his eyes, and he doesn't even realize when he fires it and pulls away from the Death Star. He closes his eyes to concentrate, and the next thing he knows, he starts pulling away, and I think it was like a few moments later, the Death Star just explodes. That's how, which I will say, I think I like the book's finalization more than the first movie, or in original trilogy. But yeah, we're gonna watch this cutscene in all of episode 4, and then the next video we'll be playing the 2 Hoth episodes or chapters for The Empire Strikes Back. I'm trying to remember what you even get with the Nikas. I know it's like vehicles, but I can't remember. I think it's a mixture between land and space vehicles, and I think you can only use them, I think, in super mode or super episodes. Definitely not going to be doing that, recording that video, at least not for a long time. I'm trying to remember if you get that model of Luke, because this one has oh yeah, and they got a spy. Yeah, I remember because C3 hugs R2D2. Because in the movie he gets blasted. But this will be it for this video. I will see you in the next.